This is a perfect place for that.
It is so. I wrote a couple that are on my new album, like Pacifico in Mexico and Watching the Sun Meet Blue, that fit in right here just perfectly.
Aaron Halliday is going to join us. Aaron, where are you from?
I'm from Nova Scotia, Canada right now.
Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
So how did you come about becoming an artist who's, according to ChatGPT, one of the best Alan Jackson tribute bands in the world?
Apparently 30 years of performing Alan Jackson has managed to put me on a list somewhere, but I don't know how it happened, but I'm sure glad that it made me end up here in Roatan. It's beautiful here.
Well, it's funny because there is a group of people here from Canada that are called Roatanadians.
Oh, is that right? I had no idea.
Well, now you're a Roatanadian.
I might be one of those, yes.
First time visiting Roatan.
Yes. Yes, my wife and I got here night before last, and we love it.
Oh, well, what's not to love? I mean, it's I mean, this is truly like some of the songs that you hear Alan Jackson or Jimmy Buffett or any of the guys that like the Caribbean country kind of thing. This is a perfect place for that.
It is so. I wrote a couple that are on my new album, like Pacifico in Mexico and Watching the Sun Meet Blue, that fit in right here just perfectly.
We've actually been playing a couple of the songs from that you sent us from your album. So awesome. Just so you know. So you're going to go on Saturday night. The band takes the stage roughly, I'm going to guess, around 8:30. Is that the schedule?
7 o'clock is what I heard, but everything's kind of fluctuating. I know you're going to open the show for us, and that's awesome.
Well, that's interesting though, because they told me I was on at 7. So whatever, folks, go early.
Go early. Stay all day and
stay late. Yeah. Drink beer. So what do you in one of your songs you talk about it's 4:59 and there's tequila. What are you drinking? What are you drinking while you're here?
I am drinking Coca-Cola because although I sing a lot about tequila and stuff, I'm a non-drinker. But
that's kind of funny. That's probably wise after 30 years in the music business, because there's got a lot of guys that didn't make it that long.
I know. If I'd have been like that for 30 years, I'd be more like Willie Nelson than Alan Jackson, I think.
How does Willie manage? I mean, what kind of genetics is him and Keith Richards?
I don't know, but I'd like some stem cell implants or something to last that long.
That bloodline is pretty tremendous. Okay, so we know you're we know you're going on Saturday night. We're not sure of the time, because now that you told me that, I don't know what time I'm going on. But yeah. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have a good time. Country music, I don't know much about Canadian country music. I grew up in Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Mississippi. And actually, when I was a kid, didn't really care for it. It was around me my whole life. And, but I tell you, I always liked Hank Sr. And I can't understand I don't know whether it was because there was the pedal steel. I think I fell in love with pedal steel when I was like 5 years old. My dad worked at the VFW. There would be fish fries. We'd go every Sunday. And I remember seeing this guy with a pedal steel, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the most beautiful sound to me. And that was identified. Do you have a pedal steel player?
We do so. He's flying in from Ottawa, Ontario on Friday.
That's good. That's good. Now, folks, if you're not, that's that sound. That is the true country sound to me. That there's nothing better than that. How did you grow up liking country music? How did you find it?
My parents both played, my mom and dad. So music was in our house from the day I was born. And then of course in my teens, I rebelled and listened to, Ozzy and stuff, and then found my way back to country music in my 20s. And now here we are 30 some years later, and loving country music, recording my own stuff, plus doing the tribute to Alan Jackson, which is incredible. He's a great singer-songwriter, and it couldn't have worked out better for me.
Well, and you're here in Roatan with your wife, and how long are you going to be staying?
We have to leave on Saturday or the 31st after the show
Okay,
because
after
our
the
next
show,
show is back.
Sunday.
Yes, our next show is back in Ontario on the 4th of September. So we have to fly Roatan to Miami and then drive from Miami back to Ontario in 3 days.
Are you doing this because you are a glutton for punishment, or you're looking to see the United States East Coast?
We're definitely a glutton for punishment, but we absolutely love what we're doing. I mean, we had 45 shows on the tour this year. It's been absolutely amazing, and to have the time to fit Roatan in was a bonus for us. We were thrilled to get the call, and now that we're here and see just how amazing this place is, it probably won't be the last time we're back in Roatan.
Well, we definitely hope not. I mean, it'd be great to have you come back and if you enjoy it and do it again, because it's really it's a really great community. And it's funny when I first came down. I mean, I ended up as an investor in a radio station, and that was pop music. I was doing alternative rock in San Diego, California for 20 years, 25 years at one station, and then I got down here and I was like, wow, there's a lot of country. And I found out that a lot of the people here grew up listening to country because that was one of the radio stations they could pick up in Belize that played country music. They could get the stations out of Miami on the AM dial. And a lot of these guys were ship workers. They worked on boats. They were either in the shipbuilding community working out of New Orleans or Mississippi or any place along the Gulf Coast. That's what those guys listened to.
Yes, no, I'm thankful. I mean, we've been inundated with fans. Of course, the show's been promoted extremely well on the island. So ever since we got off the plane, we've been stopped on the street. Oh, Alan Jackson, Alan Jackson. There was quite a welcoming committee at the airport when we got off the plane, and now everywhere we walk, people are stopping, wanting pictures and stuff. And it's been a great reception here, more than we even dreamed it would be. But thanks to people like yourself for.
Well, we like to have a good time here in Roatan. I mean, that's the one thing I'll say, that there's the people that work hard, the people that play hard. So there's a group of us that are both.
And so are Sharon and I.
That's great. So, all right, we'll see you on Saturday, folks. Make sure you get tickets. They're still available. You can get them at the Palms when you come in, which is Pachamama. You can get them at Woody's Grocery. You can get them at Roatan Motor and Water Sports. And also, if you go by the brewery on Friday, I imagine they still got some for sale. So definitely make it 2 days. Great event. And Aaron Halliday from Nova Scotia, who is gracing us with his presence with his wife. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you very much, Keith. We'll see you Saturday.